13,000 delegates from 46 countries and countless workers of the worldwide Sathya Sai Service Organization began to gather at Prashanti Nilayam from November 10, 1985 onward to attend the 4th World Conference and 60th birthday celebration of Sathya Sai Baba. College buildings, hostels, building blocks, and dormitories were made ready for the delegates. Hundreds of additional tents and sheds were set up to accommodate the more than 400,000 people who came to celebrate the birthday. Prior to the conference, this entire playing field at the Hillview Stadium was leveled and prepared to accommodate the thousands for the 10-day program. An imposing new stage named Shanti Vedika, the Forum of Peace, was formally inaugurated by Sai Baba Saturday morning, November 16, 1985. Sai Baba presides over the feeding of hundreds of poor people from the nearby villages. Clothes were also distributed to all by members of the Sathya Sai Service Organization. A new canteen built for the overseas delegates is inaugurated by Baba, who announced that from November 17th through November 24th, all those who come would be given free breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 mammoth kitchens worked round the clock to feed the several 100,000 guests. More than 1,000 volunteers were engaged in cooking, transporting, and servicing food.
Not transfer for food, they know. These are the hallmarks of a realized soul. Karma Yoga. This precisely is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga and Karma Yoga, what does it teach? It also highlights the fact that you have got to do what has to be done.
Sunday morning, November 17th, in the Purnachandra Auditorium. Sai Baba welcomes over 13,000 office bearers from every district of India and from 421 Sai centers in 46 countries to the inauguration of the 4th World Conference of Sathya Sai organizations. Professor N. Kasturi spoke to the delegates.
Welcoming you into the society here and the presence. Bhagawan has said that whenever we make our hearts Prasad, His presence in our hearts will be assured. And we have been all these years trying to make our hearts Prasad and appreciating our halting, faltering, half-hearted efforts at creating that presenting and inviting him into our presence. He has drawn all of us from all parts of the world, across the sky, land and water, to his presence here, so that he might strengthen and deepen our love and loyalty to the avatar of the age.
Sri V. Srinivasan, Vice Chairman of the World Council, spoke.
We must understand the true meaning of Bhagavan's omnipresence, omnipotence and omniscience instead of just mechanically mouthing these words. In the beginning, Bhagavan's blessing to us was, I manifest myself wherever my glory is sung. These last few years, he has assured us with the profound benediction, I manifest myself wherever my work is done. We have seen and experienced the countless proof of this statement in the thousands of villages where our Sevadars have ventured for sadhana with Sai in their hearts. It was on this very same platform where we in the World Council proposed to Bhagavan what we believe to be a very ambitious target of 600 villages. Bhagavan calmly changed this to 6,000 villages and shook our great heart.
You have come here from distant parts of the world at great expense and personal inconvenience. Having come, you should try to imbibe good thoughts and noble feelings, so that you may go back with the determination to lead exemplary lives and engage yourself in worthy deeds, which makes your life sublime. Remember that world welfare and peace cannot be achieved without selfless service to mankind. This is my benediction for you all. Now, in just 2 words, you can try to understand the significance of this conference. What you say, do that. That which you cannot do, don't talk about it. You must understand the significance of these 2 simple statements. If you talk about something you can't do, that is deceit. By doing what you have said, that is purity. If you can't do what you talk about, that is a sin. And to do what you have said, that is a good quality. Try to understand the significance of these 2 principles. Vedic pundits chanted non-stop in the Prashanti Mandir Monday morning, November 18th, while Sai Baba gave darshan prior to the Rathosav parade. Images of Vishnu and Shiva are transported from the mandir to two temples in the village of Puttaparthi, where Sai Baba was born November 23, 1926. The village is a short distance from the ashram. Overseas bhajan singers rehearse for a Hillview Stadium program. Wednesday morning, November 20th, Sai Baba presents 60 milk cows and their firstborn calves to 60 lucky villagers in the Sathya Sai Taluka, or county. The donees had been carefully chosen from Puttaparthi and the surrounding villages so as to ensure that the animals would be well looked after. Thursday morning, November 21st, saw the beginning of the Valedictory function, which ended the Fourth World Conference. Dr. Michael Goldstein, member of the World Council, spoke.
I offer my pranams in Bhagawan Baba's divine will to speak. Distinguished guests, my dear brothers and sisters of the Sai family, on behalf of all World Conference delegates and officers of the worldwide Sri Sathya Sai organizations, let us welcome Bhagawan Baba to the valedictory function of the Fourth World Conference of Sri Sathya Sai organizations.
నిస్వార్థమైనటువంటి సేవ చిన్నది అయినప్పటికీ అది ఎంతయో లాభదాయకంగా ఉంటుంటాయి.
A selfless act, however insignificant it could be, could bring to you untold benefits.
కోపల హృదయం లేక, త్యాగ భావం లేక, సహనతత్వం లేక ఆచరించేటువంటి సర్వ కర్మలు కూడా కేవలం ఆడంబరమనే ధరిస్తుంది.
Not possessing a tender heart and devoid of feelings of sacrifice, tolerance and forbearance, whatever you might do, high and lofty, would have no meaning.
సానుభూతితో ఆచరించినటువంటి కర్మలే స్నేహాన్ని చేకూరుస్తుంది.
What little you do, if it is motivated by a sense of sympathy, brings to you friendship.
మానవత్వంలో ఒక స్నేహతత్వం అనేటువంటిది ఒక ఆధారమైనటువంటి యొక్క మార్గం.
In one's life here, this idea of friendship is an important one.
కలిసి జీవించినప్పుడే కలుగును మోక్షం అన్నారు.
Only when you live together do you get moksha or liberation, it has been said.
వేదమునందు సహనా అవతు సహనో భవంతు సహవీర్యం కలవాలి.
The one solution to all the problems visiting man today in this world is he should become selfless.
ప్రేమ లేకపోవడం చేతనే ప్రపంచం ఇన్ని విధమైన సమస్యలు ఎదుర్కొంటున్నది.
Then again, there is no trace of love anywhere. That is another cause for these problems.
కనుక మనిషికి మధ్య అనేక అసూయ ద్వేషములు పెరిగిపోతున్నది.
Between one individual and another, there are these tendencies like hatred and jealousy.
ప్రేమ ఏమాత్రం కూడా ఏ కొసలందు కూడా కనిపించట్లేదు.
You cannot come face to face with even an iota or trace of love.
ప్రేమతత్వాన్ని ఈనాడు మనం పెంచాలి.
It is this idea of love that should be first.
సర్వ సమస్యలకు పరిహారము ఈ ప్రేమ ఒక్కటి మాత్రమే సరైనది.
The solution to all these problems is love and love alone.
ప్రేమనే ప్రధానమైన దైవం.
Love is God.
ప్రేమనే హృదయము చీకటి మందిరము.
A heart devoid of love is a temple of darkness.
కనుకనే ఇట్టి అంధకారం నుండి మానవుడు బద్ధుడై తన యొక్క స్వరూపాన్ని తాను విస్మరించి దైవత్వాన్ని ఏమాత్రము చిత్రించక స్వార్థపరుడై మధోన్మత్తుడై ద్వేషమును కలిగించుకొని తన యొక్క జీవితముని కోల్పోతున్నాడు.
Man has found himself thus in this temple of darkness. He has lost his way. He has become selfish. He has poisoned himself and he has removed himself from God.
కనుక సత్యసాయి సంస్థలు ఏమిటి కార్యకర్తలు ఇలాంటి సమావేశంలో ప్రవేశించినప్పుడు సమాజంలో ప్రవేశించినప్పుడు తగినటువంటి యొక్క గుణములను ప్రకటించడానికి ప్రదర్శించడానికి తగిన కృషి చేయాలి.
So the workers and officials of the Sathya Sai Seva organization, when they take upon themselves this task of serving society, see to it that you not look for faults of others. What others do by way of mistakes, you do not repeat.
సత్యసాయి భావములను కూడా మీరు చక్కగా అర్థం చేసుకోవడం లేదు.
You are also not understanding the nature of Sathya Sai.
కనుక మీరు అర్థం చేసుకొని వర్తించడానికి తగిన ప్రయత్నం చేయడమే సరైన సాధన.
Understand this nature, what Sathya Sai stands for, and behave accordingly.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా,
Embodiments of love.
కాలం అతికరమైనది.
Time has passed quite fast.
మీరు చురుకుమని సూర్యుని కిరణాల్లో మీరు చుట్టుకుపోతున్నారు.
And you are suffering these powerful rays of the sun, suffering from it.
పరిస్థితుల్లో మీకు అధికంగా మాట్లాడి మీకు శ్రమ పెట్టడం నాకు ఇష్టం లేదు.
When you are suffering thus in that sun, it is not proper on my part to detain you.
తిరిగి సాయంకాలం మనం ముచ్చటించుకుందాం.
We shall reassemble again in the evening to resume our conversation.
ఇంతటితో నా ప్రసంగాన్ని విరమిస్తున్నాను.
And beginning my discourse to show you that
ముఖ్యంగా మన సమస్యల యొక్క సమస్యలను పరిహారం గావించుకోవడానికి తగినటువంటి యొక్క సూక్ష్మ మార్గాలను మనం వెతుక్కోవాలి.
we should try to seek ways and means of putting an end to our problems.
దానికి తగినటువంటి యొక్క కొన్ని విషయాలు కూడా మనం సాయంకాలం చర్చించుకుందాం.
So a few things pertaining to this aspect we shall discuss in the evening today.
A state-of-the-art planetarium built by the Spitz Space Systems of the USA was opened Friday morning, November 22nd. The Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning achieved the unique distinction of being the only university in India having a modern space theater for educational purposes. Friday afternoon, November 22nd, a colorful parade preceded the fourth convocation of the Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. As the university chancellor, Sai Baba presides over the fourth convocation. The guests of honor included Dr. Sudarshan, Director, Center for Particle Theory, Austin, Texas, and Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of India, Dr. Bhagawan. Retiring Vice Chancellor Dr. V.K. Gokak of the Institute spoke.
It is with the greatest pleasure that I extend to all of you, on behalf of this convocation of the Institute, the fourth in succession, a most cordial welcome. I have sat at the feet of Swami and learned a good many things. I have done all this work, as I was telling our friends in the governing body yesterday, like a bow in the hands of a great bowman. I just bent to his will, and I had this plasticity, this ability to bend. That was the only ability that I had. And he used it for his master purposes. I have learned from him how, for an idealist, it should be possible to gain a fairly good command even over practical realities. How it should be possible for him to be genial and friendly and at the same time to be firm in the decisions that he takes. Above all, these 4 years have been years of a life lived according to a vow for me, because I came determined to spare no pains, to use all my energy and whatever talent I had for this great task that was entrusted to me. And I have the feeling that when I came here to start a university, I go back with an endless path for a pilgrimage opened before me by Bhagawan. That has been my great privilege, and that has been my supreme happiness. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, Professor Sudarshan, I welcome all of you with the greatest pleasure to this fourth convocation. I hereby solemnly declare, kindly repeat it after me. I hereby solemnly declare
and promise that if admitted to the degree for which I have been duly recommended, I will in my daily life and in conversation and in thought, word and deed conduct myself as befits a member of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. That I will, to the utmost of my capacity and opportunity, support the cause of sound learning, humanity, morality, and spirituality, and that, as far as lies in me, I shall uphold and advance the social and indeed all-round welfare of my countrymen and fellow men. Jai Sai Ram.
The campus of the Sathya Sai educational system at Prashanti Nilayam consists of the Institute of Higher Learning Administration building on the hilltop overlooking the campus athletic field, an elementary school, a higher secondary school, a high school dedicated to the memory of his mother, and a college which is part of the university system. In the college auditorium, Sai Baba addresses the students. If you want to know how to learn to speak, you have to speak truth always. Base your life on truth. You have to conduct yourself with righteousness. Harmonize truth and righteousness. You have to participate in service activities. This is the very form of love. We must locate truth, righteousness, peace, love, and nonviolence as life rests on that. Truth relates to speech. Righteousness relates to body and conduct. Peace relates to heart. Love refers to and relates to our feelings. Nonviolence is our goal. We must base education on love and truth, and also pay attention to the other types of education involved in the ordinary way, and bring forth an ideal life and example for others. Thus Swami brings this discourse to a close. From 7 a.m. onwards, crowds began to gather Saturday morning, November 23rd, to begin the 60th birthday celebration of the Yuga Avatar. By 8:30 in the morning, the Hillview Stadium was filled to capacity. Close to 500,000 devotees from all over the world joined in the celebration. Sai Baba's favorite elephant, Sai Gita, leads the procession. Sai Baba arrives in a golden chariot drawn by 4 magnificent white horses, reminiscent of the chariot driven by Lord Krishna in the Kurukshetra war. Mr. Indulal Shah, chairman of the World Council, gives his report.
Followed with the international conference, where we had 13,000 delegates from all parts of the world, of 46 countries, and where important decisions were taken with the sole object that the Sathya Sai organization should spread its activity in the national stream of every country so that they can establish world peace faster. In context of this, Bhagawan Baba has announced 3 boards. One is Sri Sathya Sai National Board for Education, of which Dr. Madhuri Shah, chairman of the UGC, has kindly consented to be the chairman. The second one is the Sathya Sai National Board for Village Uplift. As you know, as part of the 60th birthday celebration, since last 3 years, Bhagawan had asked us to do Seva in the rural development. And we have adopted 6,000 villages, 20 villages in every district of India. And to speed up that work, a national board is now being formed today for taking science to villages. Then we had the third board. Yesterday, in the Divine Discourse, Bhagawan gave us the message of filling on desires, which is the ultimate aim of human life. And for that purpose, and to run the various service activities, Bhagawan wants that we should make use of spiritualized funds. And that's why the Sealing on Desires program has been introduced since last 3 years. And for that purpose, to strengthen that and to supervise, an international board for finance, budgeting and supervision is now being formed. But the most important aspect of this 8 days Prashanti festival has touched every one of us, everyone's heart, is that we have all come as if to the mother's house, and she has been feeding us all the 7 days, right from 17 to 24, free, without any. And lakhs of people are taking advantage, are taking this prasad. I must take a special mention that lakhs of people, the arrangements is being done and looked after by 5,000 volunteers of the Seva Dal. And I'm sure you will all agree, but for them, we could not have stayed here if the volunteers had not looked after the sanitation facilities here.
Ye gunambu ganinchi, ye chantano nadu, prahladu palimpa parama purushu. Ye gunambu ganinchi, ye chantano nadu, karini gachiri tari kamalamayandu. Ye gunambu ganinchi, ye tencheno nadu, veda kucheni dova veda chiritudu. Ye gunambu ganinchi, ye tencheno nadu, dhruva kumaruni saka vaikuntavasi. Aa gunambu ganinchi Amaravanjudu, Apta Janulanu Palinchu Anathanathu, Sri Lokanathu, Srinathu, Gunam Veganinchi Amaravanjudu, Apta Janulanu Palinchu Anathanathu. Sri Lokanatha.
With what attributes and qualities in the ages gone by, the Supreme Being took a human form to answer the prayers and longing of Prahlada, with what attributes and qualities in the times gone by, the lotus-eyed one took the form in human shape. With what attributes and qualities, again, in times gone by, the Lord answered the prayers of his poor devotee, Kuchela. With what attributes and qualities, in the times gone by, the one residing in heaven, Vaikuntha, came down to answer the prayers of this child, Dhruva Kumara. The self-same entity, with all those attributes, with all those qualities, and the one who is immortal, has come down to protect and to safeguard and to take care of the forlorn and the destitute ones. He is verily Srinatha, he is verily Lokanatha, the protector of all the worlds.
Srinatha, Lokanatha, Yavar, Satchidananda Murti, Satchidananda Murti, Puttaparthi Satchakara.
Who is this Srinatha? Who is this Lokanatha? He is verily the Satchidananda Swarupa, the Satchidananda Murti, the Lord of Puttaparthi, Sathya Sai.
Seva vina sukha shanti nahi. Jana seva vina sukha shanti nahi. Hari nama bina ananda 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 nahi. Jana seva bina sukha shanti nahi. Jana seva bina sukha shanti nahi. Japa jana bina yoga nahi. Jana bina yoga nahi. Prabhu darsha bina prajnana nahi. Prabhu darsha bina prajnana nahi. Daya karma bina sadkarma nahi. Daya karma bina sadkarma nahi. Bhagawan bina koi apna nahi. Bhagawan bina koi apna nahi. Hari naam bina paramatma 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 nahi. Jana seva bina sukha shanti 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 nahi. ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా, అందరూ ఆయురారోగ్య ఆనందములతో, సద్గుణములతో, పవిత్రమైన భావములతో, నిస్వార్థమైన సేవలతో మీరు అభివృద్ధి నుండి సాయి కీర్తిని, మీ యొక్క పవిత్రతను వాడవాడలా చాటి జీవమైనటువంటి యొక్క భారతదేశాన్ని, పవిత్రమైన దేశాన్ని పునరుద్ధరించడానికి కంకణం కట్టుకోవాలని ఈనాడు నేను ఆశిస్తూ, ఆశీర్వదిస్తూ నా ప్రసంగాన్ని విరమిస్తున్నాను.
embodiments of love, it is my hope and blessing that now onwards you shall experience untold joy and happiness. You will experience health and live a perfect life. And that in the process, you can bring happiness to those around you. And in this way, you will be of some use to society, to the country and to the world. And this world and the country can move forward to a state of peace, progress and prosperity.
In his discourse, Sai Baba dispelled the rumors that had been afloat that after the 60th birthday he would not be as freely available to his devotees as he had been in the past. He said, "I will never be distant from my devotees. I will be available to them more and more from now on."
Bhagawan has graciously commanded me to announce that this evening over here at Shanti Vedika at 6:30 p.m. there will be the Jhula festival. Thank you.
Sunday morning darshan, November 24th, 1985. Sai Baba spoke these words to his devotees as a final birthday gift. Your mission has begun. Those are my words to you, my devotees. Each of you has a unique and valuable part to play in this lifetime. Only those whom I have called can serve me. My mission has now reached that point in time when each one of you now has work to do. This planet has a purpose in the great galaxy in which it is held. That purpose is now unfolding before our eyes. I call upon you to radiate the devotion within you so that its unseen power will envelop all who come into your orbit. To successfully perform your part, always remain centered upon me. Allow yourself to impart that purity of heart within you towards all human beings and all living creatures, and do not reach for the fruits of your work. This part of my mission is performed in absolute silence. You are my instruments from whom my love will pour. Be always aware that the moment you let your ego descend upon you, my work ceases. When you have overcome your negative unmindfulness, you will again become my source. The multiplication of my love will be felt throughout the world. I have prepared you for this work over many incarnations. I have drawn you to me. I have made great steps in my mission over these past incarnations. My work is ceaseless, and so your work too is without end. Know that I am within you and without you. There is no difference. Rid yourself of petty matters forevermore. You are now me, and I am now thee. There is no difference. My darshan will pour forth from me to and through you. You may be unaware of this constant action. Be ever pure of heart and soul, and mankind in your lifetime will benefit from your unique qualities. Others too will join me in this mission when I draw them to me. The time is approaching when all humanity will live in harmony. That time will be here sooner than one expects. Before it arrives, be prepared for whatever is needed to reveal to every living thing the true purpose of existence. It is not what anyone alive can imagine. It is not something that one can try to aspire to. It is beyond all comprehension. I can say that its beauty is magnificent beyond all dreams. And as each of you perform your silent work, I will embrace you to my heart. And henceforth your soul shall be lifted up, and your eyes will reveal my presence within. This I say to all devotees from the Lord's mountaintop, where all the universes become one. Be about my work, my beloved devotees. Your breath will carry the scent of the blossoms of heaven. Your example will be that of angels. Your joy will be my joy. Later Sunday morning at the Hillview Stadium, Sai Baba gives a briefcase with a spiritual diary to each delegate as his personal gift. Sunday afternoon, November 24th, the final program of the 60th birthday celebration.
Embodiment of love.
సకల సద్గుణములలో పవిత్రమైనటువంటి ప్రేమని ప్రధానమైనటువంటి.
Out of all virtues, it is this pure sublime love which is the noblest.
ప్రేమకు రెండవ పేరే దయ.
Second name for love is compassion.
ప్రేమను ప్రేమించుకున్నది అనంతముగా పెరిగినటువంటిదే ప్రేమ.
Love is that even as you keep loving it, it will grow.
ఒకనొక సమయమునందు తుకారాము ఈ ప్రేమల గురించి చక్కగా వివరిస్తూ వచ్చాడు.
Once upon a time, the saint Tukaram described love thus.
భగవంతుడా, ఏకాత్మ భావంతో నిన్ను పొందునదే జ్ఞానమని పెద్దలు చెప్పుదు.
O Lord, elders have told us that which is obtained with a single-minded purpose of devotion and dedication
అద్వైత దర్శనమే జ్ఞానమని కూడాను గ్రంథములు బోధించుతున్నది.
is jnana or supreme knowledge. Further, you have understood what Advaita or non-dualism is, and that is jnana.
కానీ ఈ అద్వైత మార్గములో జ్ఞాన మార్గమునందు నిన్ను పొందుటకు సామాన్యమైన మానవులకు సాధ్యం కాదు.
Though this is what the elders have taught us, it is not possible for us to realize you, we ordinary mortals, to realize you through the path of jnana.
కనుక నాకు ఈ జ్ఞాన మార్గం అవసరం లేదు.
Therefore, I wish to have nothing to do with this path of Jnana.
ఇంకా జప తప ధ్యానాది కర్మల ద్వారా ఈ కఠినమైన కార్యం నేను చేయలేను.
And through the medium of japa or penance or jhana or meditation also, I cannot reach you.
ఇవన్నీ చేసినప్పటికీ నీవు చిక్కులు అనేటువంటి నమ్మకం నాకు లేదు.
Now even if I were to perform all these rituals, I have no confidence that I could attain you.
ఒక్క ప్రేమ మార్గమునందు మాత్రమే నిన్ను సులభంగా వశం చేసుకునేటువంటి శక్తి నాకున్నది.
I have this innate conviction and strength of purpose that through the medium of love alone I could possibly secure you.
కనుక అట్టి ప్రేమని నాకు అభివృద్ధి ఉన్నట్టుగా దీవించమని ప్రార్థించాడు.
Therefore, O Lord, bless me thus that I may secure that sublime love.
కాశ్మీర్ దేశస్థుడు ప్రపంచ విఖ్యాతిగాంచినటువంటి వ్యక్తి శివకుమార్ శర్మ కొన్ని నిమిషాల్లో సంతోషి ఆనందాన్ని మీకు అందిస్తాడు.
In a few minutes from now, Shiv Kumar Sharma, hailing from Kashmir and internationally renowned, will give a performance playing on the santoor.
ఇతను స్వామికి పరమ భక్తుడు.
He is an ardent devotee of Swami.
12 సంవత్సరం నుంచి కూడాను ప్రతి సంవత్సరము స్వామి సన్నిధికి వచ్చి తన సేవలు చేసుకోవాలని ఎంతో ఉరుచుండేటువంటి వాడు.
Over the last 10 or 12 years, he has been wanting to come and be here every year to be of some service to Swami.
అతని యొక్క వాయిద్యము ఎంతలో హృదయానందాన్ని కలిగిస్తుంది.
The instrument that he is going to play on will fill your hearts with ecstasy of joy.
ఈ నాదము బ్రహ్మ శబ్దమే.
This music verily is Brahma Shabda.
కనుకనే శబ్ద బ్రహ్మమయి చరాచరమయి జ్యోతిర్మయి వాంగ్మయి నిత్యానందమయి పరాత్పరమయి మాయామయి శ్రీమయి అని ఈ శ్రీమయ తత్వానికి శబ్ద బ్రహ్మమే ఆధారమైనటువంటిది.
There are different ways in which you refer to God, you will describe to God. The very basis of everything is this Shabda Brahma.
కనుక అందరూ నిశ్శబ్దంగా ఉంటుంది. నిశ్శబ్దంలోని శబ్దాన్ని బ్రహ్మగా భావించుకొని ఈ శబ్దాన్ని మీరు ఆనందంగా అనుభవించాలని ఆశిస్తున్నాను.
So I would like you to remain silent. In this silence, listen to the voice of God.
After an absence of 18 months, Sai Baba returns to the campus at Brindavan, Whitefield, for a joyous reunion with the college boys and darshan for the public.
I'm shooting.